Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So sorry it took me this long to get back onto this topic of the nostalgic Barbie series. I had actually forgot about it because I was kind of on overdrive with the whole Rainbow High second series sketches. And then I started getting all these comments from the Peaches and Cream redesign video, and it reminded me that I needed to get back to this. Some of you guys were actually guessing who the second Barbie was on this series. Some of you guys actually guessed right. So the one that we're tackling today, it's obvious because of the thumbnail, is the Barbie and the Rockers. But not this Barbie and the Rockers, the actual first edition of Barbie and the Rockers. You know, that shady girl that kind of took Gem off of the shelves in 1985, 6 or 7? So yes, we will be tackling her, and I took a different approach with this particular video, which is a little bit different from what I did in the Peaches and Cream Barbie video. I actually wanted to update her to look like a current pop star or rock star, whatever genre you think she is, because let's be real, she was not a rocker in that 1985 cartoon. She was more like a pop singer or something like that. So now let's jump right into that video and see what I came up with for the 1985 Barbie and the Rockers. So like always, we start off with a previous fashion figure, pop on that superstar face, and then we go into doing a hairstyle for her. And I'm thinking of doing a high pony a la Ariana Grande. And I'm also thinking of doing crimped hair, but then I decide against it. I kind of want to make her a little bit less busy, at least in her hairstyle, because I know that her outfit is going to be super extra. And then we dive into her look. And at first I was going for a moto inspired type of look in both her skirt and top. And I wanted to keep it separate just to be a little bit more true to the original 1985 Barbie and the Rockers outfit. But then as I was sketching it, it wasn't looking right. It was looking a little bit too, I guess, busy. So I kind of simplified the bustier after that. And then I kind of got the idea of doing a caged bustier and then incorporating that same detail into the skirt. So like I mentioned before, this is going to be a complete update as far as looking like a current pop star and not trying to update the look from the 1986 Barbie. But I will try to incorporate certain design details from the original into this new look. And get into these fur sleeves on this jacket. Aren't they cute? So for this update, I wanted to give her some thigh-high boots, and I decided on giving her liquid silver ones that were also inspired by Ariana Grande. Here we're adding additional details to this moto-inspired jacket, and then we're also going to give her some oversized, iridescent, transparent earrings. So as I fill this girl out with solid color, who remembers her from their childhood? And I kind of look at these pictures and I look at Barbie and then I look at Gem and the holograms and they look like complete different dolls. I want to say that Barbie is actually looking more like a knockoff than Gem is because Gem just looks more articulated and her fashions look a little bit more detailed. Recently, I saw a video where they explained how Mattel rushed this Barbie to store shelves using existing molds and fabric that had been previously used on older dolls to compete with Gem and the holograms. This explains why Gem looked a bit more polished and thought out. But not to knock Miss Roberts here because she actually became a very iconic doll. And check out the second edition with a dancing action mechanism. It's so cute. I mean, if you saw this commercial, would you be like, oh my God, I need that doll right now? It's so funny to see how they made her move. So now back to our update. Here I wanted to really take my time and render these boots to really make them look like liquid silver. I really wanted them to be almost like a very big focal point of the entire outfit aside from that fur jacket. I wanted them to really make a statement. Since the original boots were not that great and I never was a fan of the fabric sleeve that you would just put over the heel to kind of make a boot, I always thought they looked kind of frumpy. Continue to shade her out to give her that hot pink feel. And as I'm doing this, I'm wondering if you guys had this Barbie in the Rockers or any of her bandmates, which were, I believe, Derek, Dee Dee, and Dana. I think my favorite was Barbie, and then I believe it was Dana, the redhead with the pouty lips. She was so cute. Now going back into the sketch, I'm adding a little bit of purple ombre to the bottom of her sleeves to incorporate that purple in the original outfit, since I was looking at the look and it's looking very monochromatic, which is something that I did want to do because a lot of pop stars right now are using these all one color monochromatic looks. And as you can see here, I'm also adding those glitter dots to the jacket like the original jacket, and then I incorporate even more purple by adding the mesh detail on the bustier and on the belt. Now we're getting into that step where we shade out her hair to give it a little bit more dimension and a little bit more movement. At this time, we also add some highlights to really make certain parts of the hair pop forward and make it look like you can actually see waves in her hair. And now we bust out our fine calligraphy brush to give it individual hair stroke details throughout the hair, even though it's really hard on this blonde hair to see that I'm adding very thin lines because I don't want them to stand out too much. I really want it to look like a very sleek, big, long ponytail. And now we're adding some rainbow colors to those iridescent oversized earrings. I decide to give her a microphone and color it in pink and white to give her that on-stage look. Let's also add additional shading to those purple and silver ribbons in her hair. And don't forget to pop on that matching manicure. And moving into her makeup, I decided to keep the same colors as the original doll, but I'm giving it a different type of look. I'm giving her an elongated cat-shaped eyeshadow, and I'm incorporating the mid-tone purple, the dark purple, and a hot pink. I'm also giving her some pink blush that's a little bit exaggerated because she's on stage, and a hot pink lip. Let's also go in and shape and darken those eyebrows. Now let's go in and add some additional final sparkle details to this girl to really make her look like she's sparkling on stage. And lastly, let's pop on that Mendozagram signature. And here we have Miss Barbie and the Rockers for 2021. I will never forget that theme song. It is crazy how I remember it after all those years, but I am loving how she is looking. She looks so good with this fur jacket and this updated monochromatic pink and purple look, and those liquid thigh-high boots are just everything. I love how she came out. What did you guys think? And as always, please remember to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, and share this video with all of your friends. It would really help me out a lot. In addition, please remember that you can follow me on Instagram with the name Mendozagram.art. And I will see all of you in my next video.